Hey folks, this is Dave from Wyoming Old Iron, and I know a microwave is technically not old iron, but in my day job, I have found that a lot of technicians don't understand microwaves, to put it kindly. Therefore, I wanted to go through and do a series on how to check every microwave component. I've already done the stirrer motor, and I've done the light switch, and I've done a general introductory video. So this is a drawer style microwave. They're marketed under many different brand names. For the instance of not getting myself in trouble, I'm not going to name who actually branded this one. But it is a drawer style microwave. So what are some of the common complaints? Well, we've covered no light, and we've covered uneven heating because of the stirrer motor. So another common complaint with the drawer, and this one I'm going to cover, there's not really a good test for it, but I will show it to you. This microwave has a drawer that opens and closes. So one of the common problems is the drawer will close all the way and then pop open a half an inch or an inch. And most technicians go in there thinking the door switches are the problem because they're not telling it that it's closed. And I can see why you'd think that. However, what the problem actually is, and I've never figured out a way to prove this because of its location, but we'll come down here and we'll take a look, and you see those wires right there. This is your drawer motor. This is what opens and closes your drawer. The problem is all your voltages on this harness are momentary, meaning the voltage is only there for a split second. So it's impossible to do an accurate test on these. I'm just going to share with you that if you have a drawer that closes and then pops open just a little bit, change this assembly. It is your problem 99.9 times out of 100. Now, I did have one recently that did not open or close at all, and didn't make a noise, didn't do anything. So let me tip this microwave up on its side, and I want to show you now. If you were going to change this component, this is where you would be. Okay, you'd be underneath the microwave. Now this cover normally covers this, and it comes with these little tabs right here that you have to cut out, and then when you go to put it in, you have to add some screws. But this is your motor assembly. If the belt is unhooked, it won't run right because it notices there's no power draw on the motor. The computer's actually monitoring that. But if you look on the other side, it's I believe it's the red and the orange wires. Those are your 120 volt power supply to this motor. If you have that and the unit doesn't open or close, and you touch the keypad and hear a beep, this motor's your problem. All those things have to be true. Again, 120 to this. When you touch the keypad, you have to hear it go beep. A bad keypad, usually you won't hear the beep. Okay, if all those things hold true, and you got 120 to this, and that drawer does not even make any noises or try to open or close, this motor assembly is your problem. Now, in the 15 years that these have been out, I've only seen this happen twice. So it's certainly not a common problem, but it is something you may run into. Also, while it's tipped up on its side, we're gonna cover this little guy right here. This is your moisture sensor. And really, I've never changed one. I don't know anybody who has. If this were to fail, the only thing that wouldn't work is your sensor reheat or your sensor cook. The question becomes, how would you know? Because microwaves are so uneven anyway. So again, it's not a part that you're probably ever going to change unless you just have that customer that says, hey, my sensor reheat doesn't heat at all, but everything else works. Then maybe you go in and change this. But again, it's something I have never changed in my career. So again, we're going to go with this whole series. We're going to cover all the components. But if you like the series, subscribe. I eventually, as I get my shop done, I'm working on restoring a 6-horse McCormick Deering right now. Or I shouldn't say restoring, repairing, because it runs my buzz saw, and I have a bunch of lumber that was scraps from building my house that need to be cut up. So I do eventually want to get to that, but I'm working on the shop a little every day, just trying to clean it up. So since I had to be in here today, I thought I would run through and we do some work on the microwave series. So if you like it, if you're learning something, please subscribe, and there will probably be another 3, 4, 5 videos this series. They're all going to be fairly short, and hopefully you'll learn something and you'll understand microwaves when I'm done. If you have questions, post them in the comments section. I will answer them as best as possible. Thanks for watching and have a good day.